What is up, guys? Lone Hawk here today, and welcome back to Coach Hawk, the series where I take footage sent in by you, review it, and see how you can improve. In today's video, we are coaching the silver player, I believe he's silver ranked right now, CJ Hunter 123 on the blue team, and he's going to be playing on Hanamura, and we should hopefully be able to get a full game here. Today's video is sponsored by Best Fiends Forever, the newest game in the Best Fiends trilogy. It has the same games and story if you've played the game before, but it's now a totally different kind of game. It's actually a clicker game, and I'm actually a huge fan of clicker games. And this one, I think, is a little bit better than the others, in my opinion. In this game, you can, slap, collect, and level up just anything you want to defeat various enemies and collect coins. When you collect these coins, you can then upgrade your clicking abilities to defeat enemies faster. Just check it out. It's a very cool and fun new game that you can download for free in the link in the description. Now, while we're getting to the beginning of the game here, it's about to start in 20 seconds, I'd like to say a few things. One, the link to send these in is CoachHawkOW@gmail.com. Should be in the description, if I remember. And also, try to send losses and at best draws, because I went through around 25 videos in my inbox today before I found one that wasn't a win. And when you're just stomping on the enemy team, it's not worth coaching, if you just keep destroying them. So regardless, let's get into the footage here.
What?
I don't know what that guy just said, but he deafened me a little bit. Our guy's playing Lucio. CJ's playing Lucio. Reaper is flanking. It looks like everybody's going to get him right now. I don't think everybody needs to go to get him. A speed boost might have been helpful to get him faster. Amp up your healing right now. Ooh, I would definitely amp up the healing at this point. That's what I would do. I would also make sure you're in range. Yeah. Be sure to use your amp it up. That's my first tip. You haven't amped it up yet. You can give your team super healing if you do that. A lot more healing.
I got him.
Is he gonna switch to speed boost ever? Also, when your team is topped off, switch to speed boost. But for sure, make sure you're using that amp it up. Yeah, I would fall back. Make sure you just want to be so now. Okay, your amp. All right, amp. Okay. I would okay, May's got the Genji. That's good. I would do healing right now because your team is taking a lot of damage. You are in a fight. Yeah, your Tom is low. Your guys are getting low, so I'd make sure you switch to healing when big team fights like this are happening. When in doubt, as Lucio, go healing. That's my 2 cents on the matter. When in doubt, just go healing. This wasn't the worst ult. I actually don't think it was too bad. You survived because of your ult. That's nice. Now this is where I'd go speed and amp it up to get out of there. But I'd quickly switch to healing. Get this guy off you. Don't go near the edge. Okay, I kind of saw that one happen. When he was ulting, I thought for sure you need to get out of there. Don't let him knock you off the edge like that. That gives him, well, it gives him play of the game. It'll give him play of the game, but it also gives his team a huge advantage right there.
Get him.
Right now, Reinhardt is dead. You guys lost the first point, I think. So if you're going to contest the first point, you're going to want your whole team, so you should have waited back. Lucio provides a taxi, which means his speed boost spreads to everyone else, so you should have waited with your Reinhardt when he respawned. That way, he can get back to the fight faster. Because you getting back to the fight is nice, but you and Ryan getting back, like, look how far back Ryan is. If you would have waited just a few seconds and sped boost him back, he'd be back probably like around now, I'd guess. I wouldn't heal like that. I wouldn't use your heal like that to initiate a fight. If you're going to initiate a fight with Ever, amp it up. Initiate it with your speed boost, but right there, since you're on the defending team, you're definitely gonna wanna wait for your team to start taking damage. Then when there's shooting going both ways, that's when you amp it up, like right now.
Oh my god.
Also, I think in-game music is off because it just seems awkwardly quiet. And hopefully the in-game volume. Hope it wasn't too low. It was. I've been struggling with audio settings recently. I don't know why. Some things are too loud, some things are too quiet. I don't know if you boot McCree. Obviously, boot McCree. Hit tab every once in a while too. Now, it may not seem good, but hitting tab every once in a while can really help you. It'll help show how you're doing, and it'll also tell you who's alive and who's dead. So right now, you need to back up. Hightail it out of there. There's no reason for your team to be here. You get in there, speed boost them out.
Oh, let's break it.
Oh no, don't ult here. Okay, I would not have ulted here. Boop him back, and you need to get back. You need to hightail it. So here's what happened. Your team lost the first point. First thing they shouldn't have done, they shouldn't have tried to contest the point without the full team. Without the full team there, you can't hold it, and you're just giving the enemy team ult charge because they're getting free kills. Second, when you got there and realized you lost the point, you should be calling out, or these guys should know that you lost the first point. You should be pulling out. Just get out of there, because contesting way up there isn't going to help you. It's not. They can run past you and capture the point, and they spawn closer to that point than you do. So if you 1-for-1, I mean, you'll be put back on the objective, yes, but not when your whole team's up there. It's just not a good situation. Okay, now you want to amp up your healing. Amp up your healing right here. Your whole team was taking a lot of damage. I don't know why you didn't. You're still taking a lot of damage. Your Ryan's really low. Seems like you're very conservative with your abilities. I think he switches too from Lucio on attack, so we'll see how he does there. Really late on the amp it up on that healing, because you'd have it back up already, and your whole team would be full HP if you used it earlier. Another smaller tip, I don't know. Yeah, strafe left and right, like what you're doing right. Strafe left and right a lot as Lucio, and jump a lot. You want to be a nasty, hard target to hit, because Lucio's head likes to bobble around, making you hard to headshot. So if you can make that even harder in any way, make sure you do so. Also help those guys out. Make sure you're giving them heals. You do damage too. Like right there, you're doing some damage. So make sure you're with your team.
I got the Winston.
Let's group up here.
I would not be grouping up in the doorway. A good spot to group up on Hanamura, if you don't know, is the top left area to his left right here. If he ever looks at it, I'll show you. But all right, not the worst. Amp it up. Don't fall down. Stay up. The area straight above where he's looking right now, straight above, up there, above where he is right here, that is where you want to defend from. Because you can defend from the main entrance and that top area. Good, that was a good Mei wall. That was a good Mei wall. Except you walled off the Tracer, but she shouldn't be fighting this. She should be running from an ulted monkey. No reason to fight him. I like how you're telling your team to, stay on, group up. No need to shoot the Mei wall. Honestly, it won't do too much as Lucio, but I guess it can't hurt. It can hurt, actually, if you don't have any ammo when you need it. I wouldn't shoot it. I'd be... Oh, I was going to say, two things you should have done. One was break it down immediately when your team got frozen. Immediately break it down. That can help them survive the freeze. Also, you can amp up your healing as well. So three steps actually. When you hear the Mei coming in, amp up speed boost to hopefully get people out of there. Right before you get frozen, a little bit sooner, drop the beat. That way your team survives it. Even though they did, it could have been played a little bit better. So speed boost helps them get out of it. Heal if they can't get out of it, and drop the beat. And there's a lot of enemies around.
60 seconds remaining.
I think they're gonna hold it here. I know this game comes out to be a draw, but because like I said, y'all keep sending me wins. We don't want wins. We want to learn.
Fair. Watch your top.
Okay, this Bastion, yes. Good thing you focused him down right away. Optimally, D.Va, I don't know if D.Va was, but as a D.Va, your defense matrix is amazing against Bastion. So just defense matrix and let the people behind you take him out. Because they won't take any damage. Stay behind the Ryan shield. Good. Remember, he can break the shield though. So you don't need to stand behind him. You can go behind those pillars to your left and stuff. Because each McCree shot does a lot of damage. So McCree can break through the shield and kill people that were behind it still. Amp up your healing. I do. Alright. So the enemy team, a little bit of extra coaching. The enemy team was trickling. The reason the enemy team didn't get it is because they just simply never went at the same time. That ult was okay. I mean, you didn't need to ult there. You could have held it. Actually, I'm willing to say it was a bad ult, but I get why you did it because you're really just trying to push it. Push them all off. But it could have gone south. They could have then pushed in. Like, look, that Mercy had res. So
Score.
don't just assume you have the round right there.
0-1.
But not the worst
Switching
mistake in the world.
sides.
Let me skip forward that way. We don't have to get in between rounds. So he's playing Ryan, I believe, this time. Let's take a look.
Throwing around and get ready.
Alright. Let's back up. This is, 2 seconds. Here we go. Alright, so they all go left. Nothing crazy here. If I was that Tracer, I would have gone through the top left doorway. But Reaper, oh, he's gonna get. I'm surprised Reaper didn't get messed up. The enemy team has a pick. You guys should not be fighting this. You need to back out already.
I tried him.
Unfortunately. Okay, you can be fighting, but make sure you're behind the Rhine shield. Don't do this. Alright. A little bit of learning here.
Oh my.
For one, just hold that shield up. Have faith in your team. Hold that shield up and make sure they're behind it. Like that. The enemy team got a pick. So what you should be doing is your whole team should be backing up. If you're not backing up, it's okay to kind of poke at the enemy team as long as you're all behind a Rhine shield, because the odds of you getting picked when you're behind a Rhine shield are very slim. That Reinhardt, that Roadhog was not behind a shield. So stay behind the Rhine shield. I looked away from the screen for a second. Did he get pulled through the shield, or he didn't have it up? So you got to keep that thing up. Otherwise, it's you throw off your team when you don't have it up. Also, don't just when you have the shield up, don't just drop it and fall back behind the wall. Slowly walk back behind the wall so they know you're gonna drop the shield. Because when you drop it randomly like that, how did you live?
He just ulted.
Okay, Zenyatta is ulting, so there's no reason to hold your shield up. There is zero reason to hold your shield up when your Zenyatta is ulting. You got so much healing. He heals 300 per second. Your shield can be down for that period of time. When Zenyatta ult is up, don't use defensive abilities. You could have just gone in and hammer swing.
My ultimate is charging. Group up here. Join me.
I know eventually they get this point. Let's see how they do it. Ideally, a well-timed group push while everybody's behind the Rhine shield. Nobody's standing behind it. Okay, this is probably where they take it. Let me guess. This hammer, he blocked it with his shield. Don't try to hammer down when the Rhine shield is up. Alright, you gotta pick. You gotta fire. Now start pushing in. Right here, you should be pushing in. You gotta pick. You're up on the enemy team. Your team is waiting on you. Now, what, are they all just behind it?
Need to get it.
Seems like.
Let
me go back a few seconds. I might have just misled him. Okay, so the enemy team got 2 picks. You got 1 pick. Don't push in. He was right. He was in the right. I wasn't paying attention. But, yeah, enemy Bastion ult. Don't push in. Don't push in. He made the right choice here. That was the right choice. I thought I messed something up.
Need to get it.
They have a teleporter.
Now your whole team's here.
I got him.
Since your team spawns closer, now you should be pushing. Enemy Bastion just used his ult. And, well, now the Rhine's here, but
I've located their teleporter.
your team should have gotten back way faster than the Rhine because they died earlier.
He got me.
And they spawn closer. So now this is where you should be pushing. Hold that shield up and push
Nice,
forward.
push.
Just push forward.
I got the mercy.
Okay. Somehow the enemy Mercy rezzed, even though she got hooked by Reinhardt. Mercy rezzes are bogus. Like, I swear, you can't stop a Mercy res. She can be stunned. She can be everything. Slept. She'll still res.
Got him. Out of here.
Dingle Rager. He gets into the game, man. Oh, excuse me. That Roadhog, he is getting into it.
Commence attack on objective B.
Alright, so let's see how they push the second point. Ideally, what you want to do is go up these stairs to his staircase to his right, pushes a team from above, try to get a pick, and then drop down. Roadhog was not behind the Rhine's shield. Right now they got a pick, so I'd back up, man. You have ult, so fire striking right now is going to be useless because you're only giving their support ult charge. Unless you go into a fight. Alright, now you back out, he dropped the beat. No reason to fight it. You don't need to re-engage with the charge every time. You can just hammer him. Your team was there with you. Oh, wait. Ooh, okay. Zenyatta and Lucio didn't coordinate, and they both hold it at the same time. This is the point. Get on the point before you hold your shield up. I think he missed. like to rewatch this. I would like to rewatch this. So, let's re-go through this. Right now, they drop the beat. You back up. Don't waste your shield. Just get out of there. Now, just swing your hammer at him. No need to re-engage with the charge. Your team is here with you. Mercy's here. She should get picked. Now, I don't know how she doesn't. I don't know how she got away there. Reaper missed all the shots. You need to be pushing here. Don't, not with the shield up. Get in there and then put the shield up. The hammer down was bad because the enemy Roadhog pushed you out of the way and you didn't get much of it. So try either turn towards the Roadhog and oh yeah, that was bad. I would not have charged in there, and then I would have not focused them. If you get out of this alive, I'd be surprised. You do have some teammates here with you, but that's gonna happen. So that was a bad call because a lot of the enemy team is right there. You're basically next to their spawn. You're next to the point. So what you should do is back up. If you're gonna go in, don't go in that deep. Go in on the person that was closer to you, which was the enemy Reinhardt. Also, holy cow, I am tired, guys. I am tired. They're trickling again. I believe the two up top are gonna get picked. Yeah, we got the enemy team got a pick. There's a guy all the way back behind enemy lines. Now you're pushing, but you don't have your full team with you. Now run, run, run. When you see that, don't run that way. Run the other way. Oh. So the reason they're actually going to lose the game here is because they're not playing as a team.
I know. Go.
The reason they're trickling. That's why they're going to lose the game. However, so if Ryan could have tried to stop that, if CJ here would have tried to stop that, they could have won the game. But there were also some personal mistakes.
I'm pushing in. Can you help me?
One of them being the team trying to take this as a 4v6. It looks like they got a pick, so it was a 4v5. Didn't focus the Mercy. Didn't watch my video on how to counter Mercy. Evidently, you're back here holding the shield up to protect who though? Lucio? Your team was on the point there, so go with them. Now there's no reason to be here. Just back out. Back out. You're only defending Lucio. You can't take this. Right there. That was a good hammer down. Problem was that Bastion. Also, your Lucio was way too late on the drop the beat. Yeah. If he dropped the beat sooner, I wouldn't be surprised if he took that point. Another thing you could have done, when that Bastion starts shooting at you, if you have teammates with you, which I think you had a Roadhog and a Lucio, you shield them from the Bastion, and they take out the guys you hammer. Could work. It works sometimes. Now, it's not the best, but better than dying like you did. No big deal. We're all here to, I guess. It's all good. See, now here's the problem. Again, you got, I think half the enemy, half of his team is going the flank way. Half's going this way, and they're not pushing at the same time. You guys have to push at the same time. Don't engage with your charge. Don't engage with your charge. Don't charge. Good. You did not charge. Now you need to back up right here and coordinate for one last push. There's 50 seconds left. You only get one push. Don't fire strike Maywall. It doesn't give you anything. It doesn't give you charge. It doesn't give May charge, despite what people think. So now you gotta wait. Back out. Don't waste your shield. Oh boy, this is not good. This is not good. Don't charge it. See, he ended up doing more damage to you. Uh-oh, this is hard to watch. Oh no. Oh no. No. See, what I do in this situation is just say hey and see if they have mercy. But no. Well, actually, let's do a rewind. Let's do a little bit of a rewind here. I'd like to rewatch this. So right here, when you charged, see, you didn't let first that don't do that. Second of all, he's gonna charge here in a second, and when he charges, it doesn't hit, and it allows the enemy Reinhardt to deal a lot more damage to him than he does to him, the other Reinhardt. So right here, enemy Reinhardt misses the charge. You miss the charge too, and he swings at you this whole time. Your Lucio definitely could have come to help you, no doubt. You should have won the fight if Lucio was there, but or Zenyatta. Zenyatta is what I meant, or Lucio. I think they have both. They do have both. But now you have 15 seconds. At this point, switch to Winston and just try to get to the point as fast as you can because you're not going to make it as Reinhardt. Also, just try to get a better angle on that so you can charge for longer. That way you can get to the point faster. I'm guessing he's just going to charge in. Yeah, a little late. All right. So let's take a look at this. Let's just take an overview and see what we can learn. Yeah, there's no in-game music. It's very weird sounding. Also, I do apologize for the yawning. It's been a long day. I'm just waiting to see the play of the game. Hopefully he recorded. Did he get play of the game? He did get play of the game. He should have gotten play of the game.
Play of the match.
Yeah. It's weird not having music, man. I don't know why you don't play with music. I don't think it really provides you with like a tactical advantage, to be honest. If anything, it might be better because it gives you some heads up of what's going on. Regardless, so let's alright. CJ Hunter. That's who we are watching. Holy cow. I do apologize. When you're on Lucio, more liberal with those heals. When your team starts going into a fight with the enemy team and bullets are flying both ways, amp up your healing. It'll help your team drastically. You'll get a lot of heals off, and you'll get your ult more often. When you're ulting, be a little bit more aggressive, but not too aggressive. You don't want to waste them. You did seem to ult a little late, maybe once. Well, maybe once you ulted a little late, maybe twice actually. When you're playing Reinhardt, you don't always need to charge. If you can get the kill swinging your hammer, just swing the hammer. It's all good. Don't drop your shield randomly. Even if you're falling back, you can fall back while holding your shield up. And that way your team knows, hey, because you move slower when your shield's up. So they know okay, he's falling back. When you just drop your shield randomly, you really throw people off. And like Roadhog got hooked once. You dropped your shield, and the enemy Roadhog hooked your Roadhog, and he got pulled in. And it wasn't good. When you're ulting, hammer downs weren't too bad. You did look for opportunities where the enemy team was grouped. However, little things did always happen. When the enemy team is grouped, you also have to be aware there is other parts of the enemy team around, the ones you didn't hit. And while the hammer downs are okay, situationally, your team wasn't with you. So you got to make sure your team is with you to capitalize. Because if you're the only one there, it's going to be very hard to capitalize on even a good hammer down. So make sure your team's there. And yeah, that's pretty much I have to say. Whatever you guys think, be sure to leave in the comments down below. Don't be mean, though. Just constructive criticism here. We're going to help CJ get better. Hopefully, he can get back to gold, maybe even up to platinum, and maybe one day diamond. Who knows? Hopefully, you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to leave a like down below, and I will see you guys all later. Lone Hawk, out.